Lord be with me and give me messages that you want me to share. I'm not sure I'm doing this right now. Hello, 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 everybody. Wow, I haven't been on here in so long. And this is actually not June. This is the full moon in November. Wow, what is going on here? Um, while I get all squared away, I'm going to see if I can. Full moon, November. What is today? 15th, 16th. Wow. 2024. All right. All right. Alrighty, I think I'm on live. Alrighty, guys, how is everybody doing? Long time, long time, long time, long time. I've been gone for quite a bit. Hopefully, everybody's doing good. Had a lot of things going on in my life. Basically, definitely surgeries, working my company, getting a lot of things changed. I'm actually in my office right now. I'm working on getting things all wrapped up. So this is a reading. If you've not ever seen me do my readings, this is where I do from moon to moon. So full moon to to new moon, that kind of a thing. I read a lot about energies. I do the cards, but I also do some astrology, numerology as well. Okay. And so we're just going to do this. Something told me to come on, and I am going to hopefully do a reading. This is a general reading, so if this does not resonate with you, which I have a feeling it's going to resonate with a lot more people than we ever thought. However, I hope you can enjoy this. And if you do like it, please make sure you like and subscribe. I will be back on regular again, guys. It has just been a really challenging year, put it that way. So what we're going to do is what I normally do with my readings, and bear with me because I'm still in quite a bit of pain. This is the Divine deck. I go by what Divine says on the other side, what he's guiding us on, who the message is for. This is definitely for somebody. I've been asked to come on here from the other side, so this is definitely for somebody. So this card is the main card. This is the oracle that comes. That's funny. The main card of the reading, because this is the general energy that Divine is trying to give to us, and I can understand this. I've already got goosebumps. It's also the number 5, very, very unstable, and this is, if you're looking at astrology, definitely. Hey, Felix. Hey, I love your posts, dude. Keep going. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, it is. It's a pleasure to see you too. I love what you're doing over there. That's amazing. Yeah, it's been a long year. You know, a couple of surgeries, probably facing another one. Work. And if you want to watch my leather channel, the Leather Lady LLC, I've been pumping away like no tomorrow on that. And my website. You can learn how to do leather, anything leather from anywhere in the world. Basically, you can do a DIY kit, order a DIY kit, and then you come on for 2 hours for a lesson. And that's with me or one of my workers. And it's a lot of fun. You learn how to do leather and have a lot of fun. Holy crap, guys. Holy crap. Like I said, unstable with the moon, what it's doing with the Mercury in retrograde. A lot of things are unstable, and man, we can feel it in the United States, let me tell you, because this election was a joke. And it's definitely going to have a lot of things to come. So definitely a crazy time. Ooh, I had burnt frankincense and I got it all over the place. All right, so let's get started. So thank you for coming anyway. If you are brand new, my channel's not very big, but it's for somebody out there, and that's all that matters. Okay, so Divine's card is the number 5. 5 in numerology is an interesting number because it's an unstable number. But the reason why it's unstable, it could mean that it is also um, something new. Okay, so when we're a novice at something, it's new, it's unstable, we don't know what we're doing. Um, yeah, it is. Have to go over there and look and support me on that. Um, but it is something where we're either doing something new or we're starting something that we are just really uncomfortable with. So right now with the moon's energy in it, and if you're in the United States, the full moon is going to be here in 1 hour. Okay, so the energies are just at the top peak right now. We're coming into prime energies. I don't think you really want to know what those energies are, but anyway. But this is the Divine's card is number 5, quieting of the minds. Okay, really important card because a lot of the time when we start something new, we get really stressed out. We get really nervous, a lot of anxiety towards that. And so we actually have to go within ourselves, and I hear the word breathe. Breathe. We have to breathe. We have to set back. This is the energies that's going on right now, you guys, with the moon, Mercury retrograde, Venus, and Pluto. There's a lot of energies just being thrown out there as far as, especially when we come into the next full moon. It's going to be it's trying to get stable, but it is having a real rough time. And Mercury retrograde this time, there is a lot of tension. There's a lot of unfinished business that's going on right now. And that is just like a real uncomfortable, nervous feeling. But with the planets like Pluto and Venus, especially Venus coming in, well, it just came in, but up to the 25th, it's like this, I got to get it done. I got to get it out there. I just need to put it to bed. I just need to put it to rest. And this helps bring you peace and quiet your mind. When you quiet your mind and you breathe, like if you meditate, and meditate, you can be in the shower, you can be in the car, you can be wherever it is. You just take deep breaths and release. And that breath that you take out, that you're exhaling, takes longer because you're getting the toxins out of your body. You're getting the negative energies. You're bringing your vibrations up and your frequencies up. But this is why he's in a meditative position, because this is something that will bring you peace and bring you more stability and bring you more harmony. Definitely. And if you look at the chakras, on this image, they're having me look at the chakras, is that they're going up. Okay, they're really strong in the lower chakras. However, it's raising up. If you look at the top of the head, it's going out through your crown chakra. Really got to think about, how can I meditate? What can I do to calm myself? Whether it is to go out and walk in the yard or take a walk in a park, whatever it is. I know we're in winter right now, and we've got beautiful sunshine today, which we've had days of rain. So that is something that the divine, and it's going to come up. 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 And so is the number 5 again. I can't make this up. So this is sort of your current past energy. This is the number 5 again, the goblins. So the goblins are all about hidden in the shadows. You don't see them. Can't find them. They're sort of in the dark. Things in the dark are actually a good thing. So when we're in the dark, that means that we're really at a moment where we have to focus in on our energies of how we're going to raise our vibration, raise our frequency. Positive mindset, okay? That's the easiest way to how to put it. How can we get in a mindset that's going to move us forward, not backwards? As I've been telling my friend lately, that he's so stuck on his past relationship. I said, you got to stop walking and dancing in the cemetery. So here in the United States, cemeteries is where we bury our loved ones. But that's where it's the past. They're gone. It's dead. It's no more. So when you stay there, and I usually say, don't pitch a tent in the cemetery, because you just go there, you put flowers, you say, hey, I miss you, blah, 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 and then you leave. But like for this gentleman, he's stuck. He is stuck on he can't move to a future relationship because he's always thinking about, well, she did this, she did that, I've done that, I'm not going to do that again, and not allowing a new person to come in and give that person a chance. That's sort of the goblin energy. That 5, it's scary. It's really scary. So that's a thing that in the current past for somebody out there is that, yes, it's scary to put the past behind. I've had to do it. I hung on to my ex-husband for 13 or 15 years because I married him. He was my soulmate. So I thought, but you got to have two people that think that way. First year in our marriage, he's gone. And I'm like, what just happened? Scary. It is scary. It's scary to do those things. However, your forward moving energy, what divine wants you to do, move forward. Now remember, energy is something within you that it can change just like that. Boop, 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 boop. You can change it in a split second. Okay. But the thing is, it's your mindset that will change that. Okay. Future energy for you is the word Lord. Okay. This is totally on point because this is about, again, we're going back to the mindset. Okay. And how you calm yourself. Let's take a look at road rage. Okay. Somebody is not calming themselves. They're so worried about their self and what they want to do. They have no idea about what that other person is going through in that car. Everybody's going through something. So the word Lord is really important because it's about communication, praise, dishonesty, and it's the number 7 in numerology. So that's about moving forward. Communication, we're in Mercury retrograde until December 15th. Whoa, gotta love Mercury retrograde. Oh God, can't do that. But anyway, we've got to decide on how we are going to communicate, even with the people that we hate to work with. I hate to work with a certain person, but you know what? They've got their own things going, their own perspectives. So I have to find a way to quiet my mind, because even though they may not care to work with me or whatever, that's my issue. It's not their issue. So praise and dishonesty, who are you going to give praise to? Who are you going to... And dishonesty is a way of communication. That's just somebody who's scared. So when people lie, I don't know who this is for, but this is coming up. I don't know who it's for. When people lie, you got to look at it as like, I sort of feel sorry for them. I don't have to deal with them, but also too, I have to look at where they're coming from. And I don't know, if I just started to know somebody, I don't know their background and their history. And they may lie because they're afraid of rejection. They may lie because they're fearful that you won't like them. That's rejection. But they also may lie to protect themselves. So maybe like when I was sexually abused as a kid, my predator would say, if you tell mom, I'm gonna, hurt you, or I'm gonna break your favorite toy, or whatever it was. So out of fear, to protect myself and to protect what I loved, and I didn't want my mom to think that I was gonna be a bad person. So again, it can be a manipulation type of thing as well. So whoever this is for, and the lying thing, you got to quiet your mind. Why? The reason is you've got to sit back and analyze and wait for divine, your intuition, your spirit, to tell you which way to move. Okay? So I don't know who that's for. I have no idea who that's for. But somebody's feeling like somebody's being dishonest, and somebody is not being... I heard the word cheating. Oh my God, I hate that. But whether it's cheating or not, again, they're having me look at the word communication and the book. So everybody's not on the same page. Okay, that in your communication or whatever it is, you're not on the same page. So what is it that you're not on the same page about? If you're in a relationship, you should be talking about all the things that you want that are really, really important. If you're too afraid, oh, I'm old, so I don't have to worry about having kids and all that kind of stuff. But when you're in a young relationship and you cannot talk about, do you want kids? How many kids do you want? or whatever it is, or money. Are we going to put our money together, or are we going to your money, my money, and then we're going to, what is it? That's so, some people are so afraid of doing that. If you're afraid to do that, it's not the right partner. You should feel comfortable to be able to talk about anything and everything with somebody. All right. If that's your partner, I don't know who that's for, but definitely somebody, the communication, you're not on the same page. It's like you're in two different books, not just chapters, but two different books. Again, that's where that goblin thing is. Somebody's not being forward, transparent. Thank you. They're not being transparent. Okay, so somebody's got to be transparent. Now, this could be a boss, because it might not be a relationship. It could be a boss. It could be somebody that you're trying to work with. Maybe I hear author, I hear production, but that production, I don't know if that is work, a boss work, or production, like in whatever it is, you know. I don't know what that is. However, I keep hearing quiet your own mind. Quiet your own mind. I'm like, okay, fine. And trust me, I've been trying to do the same thing with this. I'm a workaholic, and these 2 surgeries have really set me back. And now that I'm looking at another one, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Seriously. All right. So let's do a spread. I haven't done one in a while. And then we'll see what's going on here. So the spread is going to be one that I am going to look at your current situation. Ooh, somebody's got a lot of opportunities with work or money or a partnership or something coming to fruition just in the really current. This could be even today or tomorrow or just in the last week or a couple of weeks or whatever in that situation. But definitely the 7 of Pentacles is in the front row. It's like there's too many opportunities. Okay, here's the thing, that when it comes to this type of situation, if this is you with 7 of Pentacles, because you have to sort of look into forward movement again. That's this energy. If you don't quiet your mind, you're like, I don't know which one to pick. I don't know what to do. I don't know. And that's when you're not quieting your mind, because now you're thinking earthly. You're thinking about, what is it that I can do? What do I want to do? Rather than allowing to divine open the door for you and walk through. Okay. So whatever you're given that opportunity, gosh, I just see 2 people in this. And I don't mean it being a relationship. I just see them side by side talking, and how can that work, or how can we make it work, or how can that happen, or whatever. So if that's you, there's the Page of Cups next to it. So this is definitely a new opportunity for somebody in a relationship to their career. Somebody's wanting to pick an internship. Ooh, my daughter's in this too. Ooh, she was only watching the reading. But there's, like, for school, it looks like there's some internship possibilities here. You're not quite sure which one to pick. Forward thinking, again, quiet your mind. Also, too, when you're not sure, look at the 5 years out, 10 years out. Like I just told my daughter, she says, well, I want to go to this company. And I'm like, why? I never thought you'd want to do that. And she goes, well, you know, it makes this much money. They give me my apartment. I said, you really need to focus in on 5-10 years out where you want to be, because you can get stuck in that company. You could get stuck. So whatever decision you're trying to make, remember, think to the future, because I keep seeing the future, that you might get stuck. And it's going to go fast. This is going to go fast. Okay. Whatever this opportunity is, this Page of Cup is, it is going to go fast. This is great. This is great. We have the 4 of Pentacles. You're trying to hold on to something that has to deal with, this is for somebody different. Okay. So on the 4 of Pentacles, somebody is a taker. They take. Okay. And, cause it's like, give me. And this has to do with money. Somebody's going to loan money that they should not loan. Okay. And it's not, I don't do predictions. I'm just saying anybody can be loaning money to somebody. Just when you do loan that money, remember, you could not maybe not get it back. So if it's a large amount and you're like, oh my God, I'm sort of tight, don't loan it. This is the energy. Quiet your mind and listen to your intuition, because this person doesn't want to give up. It's like they don't want to give up in taking. So somebody is definitely a giver here. However, in this instance, this is due to money again, guys. So you've got to really be careful who you're loaning your money to. Okay. Again, that dark side, that, some people don't come out of that dark side. They don't want to. They don't want to come out to being not a better person, better themselves. They like the misery, and they want that misery to come and follow them. And somebody's like, nope, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. Okay. Center of your reading is judgment. Okay. Trying to not judge somebody. Thank you. So don't judge the person where they're at in their place in life, because we're all going through something. However, do look at it. Do I need this or this person or this job or whatever? Do I need to step back from it? Gosh, a couple years back, I think I did a video on energy vampires. Really good video. It should be on my Divine Warrior Intuitive channel, and that, or my website. Is it on the website or is it on this one? It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Anyway, energy vampires are one that take. Really good at manipulation. Really good at manipulation. But in this state, don't judge somebody, because if you want to be judged, you judge. Okay? So this is going to come up again. I know this is going to come up again. So hang on a sec. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. Okay, something you cannot see right now. Again, in the future, that is something that is going to come to fruition. Really pay attention to the truths, because right now the energies that are going on with this full moon are so stressed, so chaotic, so full of tension. You really have to really be in tune to your intuition and your integrity. Thank you. So it's saying integrity. What is your integrity? Make sure that you do not lower your standards for somebody else's standards or integrity, but you stay to your own. But this definitely, again, moon energy right now, because this is something you cannot see with the future, because we're dealing with communication. We're dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of tension. This is a cocoon phase. This is where I feel like it is. It's like a cocoon phase that we're in. And I also will give the analysis of like having a birth and going through the birth canal. It's a really uncomfortable phase. It's like we don't know what's on the other side. We don't, like our election, holy crap. We don't know what's going to happen now that I feel we're coming out of a democracy and going into a dictatorship almost. It's scary for some. For me, you know what? It is what it is. And I live by spirit, not by earth. So, but it's crazy. America is crazy. And I don't blame people outside for laughing at us, to be honestly. But we don't know what's on the other side. We can't see it. So while you go through this process of trying to figure out something, because you've got a lot of opportunities, the new opportunities, these are like, wow, where did that come from? It's out of the blue, kind of a thing. That's where that is. Okay, we don't know what it is. So be steadfast in you. And when you're confused, again, and you can't see it, go by faith, go by your intuition. I love it. Go by your intuition. I don't look at the cards ahead, because I'm trying to get the messages. So the Hierophant, again, this is a spiritual, this is intuitive, this is pay attention to that. Yep, there is a cross in the road. Okay, they're having me look at the keys. I don't know why, but there is a cross in the road for somebody. Okay, and this is a good thing. Really go with your spirit and what your intuition is telling you. You know what? If you make that decision and you're like, I wish I wouldn't have done that, there's always to go back and correct it. There's ways to go back and correct it. Your challenge card for the future. This is just going to go till the next full moon. So, or new moon. New moon. I think we're going to go to the new moon. I want to try to get in more readings. So, and I also want to get in your specific zodiac sign readings. Is the Hangman. And he's in the upright, thank goodness. However, or actually he's in the correct position. However, when we look at the hangman, that is a really hard challenge, I think, for a lot of people, because it is very, very insightful. It's like you get drawn by temptation to, well, our flesh is weak. Okay. So you get drawn into temptation. So you're like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then, for example, you're like, yep, I've got my day plan. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I've got it done so that I can be successful at whatever I'm trying to do. And then somebody comes along and says, hey, Patty, I got concert tickets. Look at, they just fell into my hand, or somebody gave them to me for free. Do you want to go tonight? Do you want to go this afternoon? And you're like, crap, now I got a decision. Really pay attention, because definitely those lower vibrational energies are going to try to pull you away from where you want to go and be. So be really, really careful on what you say yes to in these coming couple of weeks. All right. So definitely. Somebody has a celebration of something. I see the judgment card. Oh, and somebody's not happy about that. So the judgment card, I told you it was going to come up again. So somebody's having a celebration of something, and the other person is totally jealous. Totally jealous. And you know what? There's that goblin card. They're not talking nice about it. So maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you got an award. Maybe you worked your banolas off and you got something that somebody else wanted. Okay. They are really jealous that you got it and not them. Oh, yeah, 5. Here's that number 5 again. They're talking about you behind your back. So when you get your hairs come up on your neck and stuff, when you're around a certain person, definitely be careful, because they're talking about you behind their back. And even though you're like really proud of what you're doing, they're trying to suck the wind out of your sails. So don't let them. Okay, they're judging you. You know, that's a freaking earthly thing. You know, we're not to judge anybody. Definitely. But this, again, is the number 5. This number 5 is not a nice number 5. This is very unstable. So that person maybe is a vampire, energy vampire. That person may be very toxic. You don't want them in your circle, whoever that is. All right. I don't know who that's for. All right. Let's get some clarification on the 2 of Swords, because that is something that's unseen. But is there a way that we can help them decide on that 2 of Swords? Lots of decisions. Oh my gosh, lots of decisions. And mostly decisions around money, career. I heard lighting a fire under your butt. Not, they didn't use the word butt, but they said lighting a fire under your feet. Okay. Again, the number 6 of Cups. This has something to do with your past. You're dealing with your past. There's those goblins again, you guys. There's those goblins. They're just hanging out like no tomorrow. That lower vibrational energy, that is your mind. Sorry, hang on, guys. My vertebrae move. That is something that you have to change your mindset, and that is a lot of work, okay? But you can't do it unless you quiet your mind. Your mindset is the way that you move, okay? This is something in the past that somebody's trying to ask somebody from your past, whether it's a friend, an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-partner, whatever, what you should do. That's the wrong person to be asking, all right? Well, I think he's a colleague to a lot of us, Felix. It's just staying in the dark, okay? And but this person here doesn't like you moving forward. This has to do with that award or something that's coming up, or a promotion, or moving forward, or I hear moving to another place. They're not happy. They're trying to hold you back. They're not happy for you. Even though this is the Cups, they should be happy for you. Boy, there's just, because the moon and the planets that are going on, there's so much tension. It's like, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go. And you're just like, hey, this is my career. This is my future. I've got to do this, because I have to depend on myself. But there is somebody there from the past. You're trying to make a decision from them. Okay, this is the past energy, current past energy. And that is not the right person to do it. Okay, so if this is somebody, I'm just going to give you some old lady advice. Is if this is somebody that has to do with the future in a career, please ask somebody in that career that is successful, not somebody who's failing, but if you know somebody in that field or that thing that you want to do, go seek out somebody. Whether if you're at a college, you go ask a director of a program. If you're looking at a job, you would go and see if you could talk to or even Google or find the information so that you become more educated on making that decision. Okay? Making that decision. And this is going to quiet your mind, because now you become more informed and not so ignorant. I don't know who that's for. But anyway, you're talking to the wrong person. Boy, a lot of judging. A lot of opportunities, though. Definitely a lot of opportunities. A lot of opportunities. Okay, is there anything more on the Two of Swords, please? Look for the truth. I'm hearing look for the truth. Okay, the truth you know just by your intuition or you actually doing your research. and Divine is saying, no, you look at me. That's the truth. Trust me, he's right. Trust me, he is right. I always say he, but Divine's an energy. All right. Until we get to the other side and find out. I don't know about you, but I've been hearing the words. I was really into dimensions this last week, and I was like, I wonder how many dimensions there are. And I heard the word 7, and I'm like, yeah, that's just me thinking that. And I kept hearing the word 7, and I'm like, okay, is that related to the dimensions that I just asked you, or is that? I just think I find it interesting how this supernatural works. Because I can tell when it's me and when it's not. But sometimes I'm just like, if I'm not, my head is not clear, I'm thinking, oh, that's just me. And then I keep hearing it, then I know it's not me. All right. So definitely for the Two of Swords, this is something that you're going to have patience with. This is new. You've got the King of Swords, you've got the Queen of Wands, and you got Temperance. Okay, so then you've got to really pay attention. You've got this thing going on for somebody. Okay, you've got to really pay attention to the truth, because the King of Swords is in the center of this, and we just have to allow things to play out. I heard allow things to play out. All right. Allow things to play out. All right. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. This newness that's coming. Can you give us more clarity on the Page of Cups, please? Page of Cups. Somebody is not listening to their heart. This is your challenge. Your challenge card, the Hangman, is not listening to their heart. You know, somebody's not, because they're too structured in earth. Well, I want this. I need to do this. I need to have. You're stressed out, definitely. The Nine of Swords. So do you see what it's doing to you though? Because it's frustrating you. You're tense. Your anxiety levels up. Somebody's even going through panic attacks. So it's just sitting there like. But if you calm down and breathe, you're going to have so much more clarity. So much more clarity. And this also, too, is adding more stress, which is causing somebody some physical problems. All right. Page of Cups. Is there anything more on the Page of Cups? Oh, okay. For somebody, not sure how to put this. I'm just going to say it. So, looking at these, somebody's not ready. They don't want to give up the comfortability that they're in to go to a new opportunity. They're not ready. And that readiness is your own mindset. Okay? Because your mindset is so powerful, you have no idea. You can manifest things. I can think about somebody and it's like, oh yeah, I haven't heard from them in a while. And I think about them again and I'm like, I wonder how they're doing. They'll call. They'll call or they'll text. It's very manifesting as long as you stay at peace, stay calm, and you open your chakras to, again, the things that you cannot see, the supernatural. You can manifest quite a bit. So if somebody's not ready, this is an opportunity to move forward. You're being tested. Somebody is being tested. And you know what? I've failed this test before many, many a times. So for somebody, you got to get on a budget. Somebody is not on a budget. They don't know how to budget. And so you're spending this money and it's a test because they want to see if you can appropriately handle the money before they give you this new opportunity. Oh my God. Who is that? Because man, I could love to talk to you because I've been there. And the thing was, I would be, well, you know, I've got $100 and I really want this, but I really need to pay this bill. But if I pay half of the bill, then I could go get this. And although this will be late and I'll have a fee, I still could pay it later. Mindset that is going to keep you stuck. If you do not let go of the mindset on money that you have, it's going to keep you stuck. Gee, are you telling me this? But no, seriously. So you're not ready only because you don't know how to budget. Do a spreadsheet of your income and your expenses. Super easy. Excel has one. Google has one. This is how I do my books at home. I even have to do them for work a different way. However, I like my spreadsheet. That tells me exactly where my money is, what I'm spending it on, and where I need to cut back. So for somebody, that's definitely, yep. You got the 10. Boy, you got the 9 and the 10. Jeez. Wow. So somebody's not ready. Somebody is not ready. All right. Got a lot going on here. There is going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, for the energies for the rest of the month, though, you're going to have to, again, keep yourself quiet. Because the energies is almost like, not baiting you to get frustrated or baiting you to have stress or baiting you to just be nasty in your communication. That is where you're going to have to go in and just say, you know what, I'm going to walk away from this conversation right now and I'll come back to it later. It's just, that's the energy for the rest of the month. Even though Mercury's trying to say, okay, I'm trying really hard to get everything stable. I'm trying really hard, but it's not working. So that's the energy of the month till December 15th. Okay. So let's pull a moon card and see what the moon is saying. We are in Taurus. So, you know, this is a good time to reach out to Taurus, you know, as far as communication. They're pretty loyal. They're pretty calm, you know, calm thinking. They're pretty good person to listen. So that might be something that you want to reach out to. I don't know why I said that. However, I just do what I'm told. Okay. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. What am I talking about? You do. This is the impossible. This is the Two of Swords. This is the Hierophant. This is the Hangman. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make it. This is communication, praise, and dishonesty. The number 7, forward movement. Somebody, oh my gosh, please stop going backwards. Stop with the dark mindset. Ooh, sounds like my daughter. She loves the dark. But definitely have to think about that. So again, this was what do you call it? Just a general reading. that would see if something resonated with you. Again, Divine asked me to come on. I was really surprised. I'm like, okay, I'm in my office. I have to share my office. Of course, everybody knows I love Disney. So this is sort of becoming more my inventory room and things of that nature. But this is something that I think everybody could actually um, resonate with to a point, because we all need to sort of become calm. We all need to. The only way that you can become calm is you don't know what the perspective is of the other person. You really, really need to just sort of step back and say, you know what, they're not me. I didn't grow up with them. I don't know their mindset. Yeah, maybe you think they're evil, but maybe they're doing it because that's, again, lies out of manifestation, out of fear, out of protection or whatever, because I keep hearing the lies and that kind of a thing. So really look at another person, that everybody's going through something. We're in a very unstable time right at this moment. It's going to get better in December, I'd say around the 13th, somewhere around there. Things are going to change. Energies are going to change. Mercury's going to be out of retrograde. There's 3 planets that are really putting all this tense energy. Venus, Pluto, Mars, and Chiron's in there too. So causing a lot of this energy kerfuffles, a lot of fighting, a lot of that. So instead of fighting, just step back and say, you know what, let's discuss this later, or I don't talk about that, or I don't know why people are afraid. They're like, oh, well, what kind of, are you Republican? Are you Democrat? I'm like, I don't talk politics. Sorry. I just don't. Because it's too heated. It's too heated. So again, quieting my mind, quieting their mind, although they're probably going to go off and say, well, why doesn't she talk about politics? Oh, she must be a Republican. Oh, she must be a Democrat. Oh, she won't talk about this. She won't talk about that. Oh, I wonder. Oh, then we get the judgment. Okay. Then we get the judgment where we're like, okay, oh, well, she's that way. That's the mindset I'm telling you about, that is going to keep you unstable. It's going to keep you making the wrong choices. And it's going to hinder you from letting go of the things and people and jobs and places that you're in. Maybe you have to move an apartment, or maybe, because I'm sorry, but when you buy, I don't know why this is coming up, but when you stay in somebody else's, you move into somebody else's apartment or house or whatever, you're moving into their energies. So it's like, that's why we sage or clean, or, really try to remove everything that the other owner had, just because you don't want all that negative energy. It's sort of like, my girlfriend owned a duplex, and she came to me and she says, you know what, I've got a new renter coming in. Do I need to disclose this? And I said, what is it? She goes, there was a murder in the duplex. So he had killed his wife and then killed him. And I'm like, yes, you have to disclose that, and that's the energies in there. I would not want to move in that energy space, because also too, you can only clean an apartment so much. Even the police and everybody, they're going to miss something. I don't want that energy. So yeah, you have to sort of clean your energy, know who you're, and this deals with your friends too. Energy vampires. I don't want any around. You got somebody with a lot of drama. I heard the word drama. If somebody's got a lot of drama, begin to slowly step back from them, and just say, hey, you know what? I just, you're grown adults. You're grown adults. You don't have to have a reason. I just don't want to. I just don't, I don't feel you as a friend that has the same standards or integrity that I have. And it's not wrong. It's not bad. It's just, it's not for me, because they're going to get into your quiet space, your meditation space. Okay. But again, I keep hearing him tell him to breathe, tell him to breathe, breathe. Breathing is a big thing. It is. It really, really is. A lot of people don't breathe properly. And I even catch myself doing that. Sometimes I'm just like, and then I've got to take a deep breath, like, because I'm getting worked up in the world, and I've got to release that. All right. So hopefully this was helpful for somebody. Definitely love to have comments. I'm going to go back. I'll have this in recording. I probably will cut out the very beginning, because I think I was live and didn't realize I was on live. So I haven't done this for so long. But please, if you like leather, please go to my leather channel, the Leather Lady LLC. Oh, you're very welcome, Felix. Thank you so much. Um, Go to the Leather Lady LLC on YouTube, and there's a lot of teaching of how to do leather craft and that. And then my website, you can buy all kinds of like DIY kits and get on one of our Zooms to do the kit, and you'll have a lot of fun. All right. Have a great day, and I will be doing these frequently now. So, but I'm going to try to do. I can only stay here so long. This is why I'm leaving early, is because how long have I been here? That's all my back can handle. So I can't sit here any longer. But I will be doing your individual zodiacs. Those will be recorded just because I don't know how long I can sit, because there's 12 of them. That's a long thing to do. So, all right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Please don't forget to share with your friends that I'm back. Say hello, all that kind of stuff. And we'll talk to you soon. I'm so glad to be back. Take care.